Yo, BigEAstrology, Astro-Weather Weekend, June 28th, June 29th, June 30th, the Aries moon, a little bit of Taurus moon. Are you ready? Astro-Weather Weekend, and it's my anniversary. Pew! What's up, good people? It's Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology, the Astro-Weather Weekend report. Well, it's Friday, baby, the day of Venus. Forget about it, Friday. Cancer season. Happy birthday to the Cancer, the Crabs. Short podcast last night for 220. Wanted to go watch that debate, which was not a debate. You got a liar and you got it seems like he's, I don't know. Look, I don't want to say too much. You know, censorship is real, but I think that the Democrats, which I've been a lifelong member, may need to bring in Michelle Obama or Gavin Newsom. Biden is really struggling, and I'm not buying a cold or whatever, but I think we all can see that we need a third or fourth choice. Watching that, I didn't feel encouraged because nobody answered really any questions about anything, and didn't seem that either gentleman was fit to lead our country at all, honestly. But you see what you see. You know, we're all different, and I'm not judging anybody. But that moon was ending up in Pisces, Neptune, right, at the debate time. So, you know, we got the Aries moon. I'm looking at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's at 6 degrees, so we'll finish up today around 10 degrees on the East Coast, and then Friday night on the West Coast, 11 degrees, okay? So what you're going to see is, you know, Aries moon, and then on Sunday, we'll get into the Taurus moon, and that's my anniversary, 16 years, wifey and I. Oh, God is so good. So, yeah, we're going to have a date and celebrate the anniversary, and thank you for the well wishes and the support and the love. Wifey's still healing, but she's getting better. It's 2 weeks today since she had her accidente and fell on the mountain hiking, and she's starting to you know, come back to herself. So God is good. So yeah, this moon will be in a conjunction, already is in a conjunction to excuse me, to the Aries North Node. Right? So we've got to be brave, courageous. This is the pioneering maverick energy. There's a lot going on in the world, in the news. Stock market's a little down today. You know, we got things with Iowa and abortions and, you know, upholding this. And you know, we're really trying to deal with the heat. Mars and Uranus and Taurus, these heat waves. But, you know, Cancer season, Venus, the sun, Mercury are moving along. I was talking about that last night on the podcast. Venus and Mercury is a great energy in the sign of Cancer, coming back to home, nostalgic, pools, beach, cookouts, family reunions, barbecues, summer weddings. And yeah, this is a good time. You know, Cancer season is a good time for the summer weddings. Probably a little bit better than the Leo season this year. Every year it's different, but, you know, we definitely have to, you know, get ready for that. And, you know, obviously coming up will be the Cancer new moon, and I'll be sharing and talking about that soon. So let's get to the chart and the astro weather. We're looking at Friday. Oh, and Cancers, hit me up, BigEAstrology@gmail.com. Either 202 for the custom video summary, mini movie of your life, which people are loving. A lot of people have been booking it lately. And this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, or $103, 65 minutes live over Zoom. Both services, you get videos of your planetary placements. When we're live, you can ask me live questions as I read your natal chart, solar return, or secondary progression. You've got 3 options. If you've already booked a natal chart with me, maybe you want to come back and look at just this year life, your solar return, or how's your chart progressed. Maybe you were born a Cancer and your soul is vibrating. It's like the book of Genesis in the Bible. 1 day equals 1 year, right? So that's solar progressions, secondary progressions, sorry. Just like the book of life is the Akashic Records. I want you to understand this stuff, right? So yeah, you could be a Leo, you could be a Virgo, you could be a Libra, depending on your age and what degree you were born in a Cancer. So let's get to the chart for the Astro-Weather Weekend, Aries and Taurus moon. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the podcast. I got some great podcasts coming out, but make sure you check out 218-219 with Debbie Solaris and Elizabeth Broussard, who makes the hemp popsicles. Really good stuff. She's a sweet spirit. Debbie, she's an OG and a regular on here. But we talked about her ET contact story, and that was fascinating. Aliens, the Galactic Federation, and how they are intervening and helping us on this ascension to the fifth dimension, which Earth is in, right? So you choose your timeline, but you've got to do the spiritual work. And Saturn goes retrograde tomorrow, Saturday, all right, the 29th. I'll be putting up a video today from Coffee Talk about it. And also it's going until November 15th. So after Election Day, right? So just pay attention, understand, and yeah, you know what it is. The Astro Weather. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Check out the website, join the newsletter. Please share, like, and subscribe, and be a part of the family, all right? Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology, Astro-Weather Weekend. Pew. All right, forget about a Friday, good people. We're not looking at a particular ascendant, but we are looking at 4 p.m. Eastern and that Aries moon, Lucy. So it's coming off that conjunction, okay? And, the moon basically moved in a little bit before 4 a.m. Eastern and 1 a.m. Pacific. So very early morning, we finished up the Pisces moon, probably like around 3 something. Okay, so you're going to rock with this 10, 11 degrees. So then tomorrow when we look at it 12 noon Eastern, right, it should be about 17 degrees. So today you're going to see this moon in Aries, right, squaring. As it gets closer and closer, it will start to square, and it's already in that energy because this will be at 8 degrees, squaring the Cancer sun. Moon square sun, internal emotions, your identity, purpose. There can be some disagreements about family, weekend plans. Oh, I don't want to go to the beach on Saturday. I want to go Sunday. Oh, Friday. Oh, let's go away for the weekend, family trip. Oh, can I spend a night at my friend's house? Yes. Oh, did you do your chores? Did you clean your room? All these different things can be playing out. Obviously in Cancer season, and we see the Mercury is, moving and grooving, as Mercury does. Mercury moves fast. Remember, Mercury is only ever 28 degrees from the sun. And as I shared last night, Venus can be up to 60 degrees. Okay, so Mercury will be finishing up, in probably about a week, getting into a week or 6 days, getting into Leo. So we have the Venus, and you'll see tomorrow early morning, 4 or 5 a.m., you'll have the moon squaring Venus, okay? Could be some interesting dreams. Maybe some dreams about arguments with family or relationships or disagreement about some of your art and cultural expressions. I think we definitely got to pay attention to Ceres is still in Capricorn. We're dealing with the South Node still in Libra, and Lilith and Juno in Virgo. True Black Moon Lilith, okay? That 19 degree. So this Aries moon will also not only conjunct the North Node and oppose the Libra South Node. So this is where you could get some impulsive energy in terms of like people disrupting your harmony and peace, where you're ready to clap back. That Aries moon, right, to the 13th degree. So all day, dealing with this Friday, and then, early Saturday morning, even if you're out at the club partying and dancing, if someone is disrupting or you feel like they're not being fair or just, this is where that Aries moon could kind of clap back, and there could be some aggression, some arguments and fights. So just be mindful that if you're hanging out partying Friday night or doing anything on the town social, Jupiter's moving along in in Gemini. Obviously, it's here for the year. It's June 2nd, 2025. And you see Mars is moving and getting closer and closer, right? So it will get to a conjunction in, probably over the weekend. You'll start to feel the conjunction energy. And so this is where we could be dealing with, like I told you, a lot of fires, hashtag new earth, Mars, Uranus, and Taurus. We still got to move our physical bodies, right? We have to do the grounding and earthing in nature, go for a walk. But Mars in Taurus is also activating the throat chakra. It could be a very frustrating energy because Mars wants that quick action and Taurus is kind of slow, practical, pragmatic, and calm. So just understand that energy. And you're feeling the Mars sextile to Venus as well, which could be pretty nice when you're dealing with your values, your self-worth, having some harmonious experiences out in nature with the family. It's going to be a good camping weekend, hiking, going on, little summer excursions and trips, I think we're planning a little summer escape or breakaway for a little bit too. Okay. So, definitely, tap in. I think the Aries, it's not trining anything in Leo or Sag. Pluto still retrograded 1 degree. You'll see the Saturn tomorrow, Neptune in July. And hey, it's a fiery Friday, go be independent. Just watch out. This Aries moon, the lunar mansion behind it is the South Node. Can be a little bombastic, explosive, impulsive, argumentative, but it can also be the maverick in terms of being extremely spiritual, okay, in an independent way. Maybe this is where you go do your own ayahuasca mushroom journey or, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, definitely watch your digestion and check the root chakra. What are you intuitively feeling? Well, listen to it and trust it. Even with the Lilith sort of opposing the Saturn, okay? Lilith opposing Saturn, it's where you're not really feeling the illusion or deception. You're not feeling the two people that are, running for the president. Trust your intuition and your gut, right? Lilith is repressed rejection energy, but it's pre-verbal, pre-rational hormones, right? Pheromones, our intuition or root chakra, all right? So have a good Friday. Forget about a Friday, baby. Good time to book the Cancer Birth Chart sale. BigEAstrology.com, love chart. And remember, I haven't announced the topics yet. I'm going to think about it over the weekend. But Friday, July 12th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, will be the special mini coffee talk event, 70 minutes for $11 over Zoom. And then, not Saturday, Sunday, July 21st. Saturday, I'm going to be busy. But Sunday, July 21st, will be, coffee talk, 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, 2 hours, $20. And so that should be fun. I'm going to pick some good subjects, good topics, charts to look at. And it's all about building community. I love meeting you guys in person. So come join my crew, my 11th house crew, and share and talk and discuss about some astrology. And like always, whether it's the 12th or the 21st, 1212, it's $11 or $20. So it's a great deal. And we're going to start a subscription, for probably $27, $28 a month, where you can get free coffee talks, discounts on charts and services. And after 6 months, you can get a free mini reading. It's really going to be cool trying to build it on, School or Mighty Networks or Easy Group or, some sort of platform, which will also be where I'll be even doing some of my teaching and coaching as well. All right, so stay tuned. BigEAstrology is making moves because it's a stone groove. Friday, June 28th, Astro-Weather. Pew. All right, Seek It Saturday, the day of Saturn. Friday's Venus. Saturday, good day to work out and purification, spiritual discipline. Saturn going retrograde, it's definitely a good time, and that's around 6:01 p.m. Eastern, It's a good time on Saturday to really revisit and consider your boundaries in your life, your compassion, where are you lying, deluding, or dealing with deception, but also are you practicing the spiritual discipline and healthy boundaries in your life? Okay, so that's kind of that energy on the agenda starting Saturday all the way to November 15th. And the moon, okay, Aries moon. So the Aries moon is dancing around, baby, 18 degrees. So it's going to finish up at around 24 and 25 degrees. And so tomorrow we will get into Sunday, the 30th, the Taurus moon. Early afternoon and later in the morning, not late morning, but a little after 9 a.m. probably on the East Coast, okay? So what we're seeing here, this Aries moon, it's going to square Mercury, okay? We'll finish up squaring Mercury Saturday night, right? Coming off the square to Venus. And so when the moon's squaring Mercury, your emotions and your emotional responses to someone else's communication, this is where we can get the clapbacks, I told you I didn't want any honeydew melon. Whoa, why are you being all aggressive with me, right? I don't want no pork. I told you I don't eat pork. Why are you making barbecue? And I told you I don't eat pork anymore. So these are the kind of conversations, things, moon squaring Mercury, we can see play out. And obviously, we are dealing with, now later in the day, this Cancer sun, remember it's going to be in the evening. I told you that last week in the Astro-Weather. So it'll be at 9 degrees. So basically at some time on Sunday evening, you're going to enter the second decan. That's the Cancer Scorpio decan. Okay, we'll talk about that more tomorrow, but so we're still in the Cancer decan. So happy birthday to all my Cancers out there, and enjoy the day and the birthday weekend. I got a lot of family members who are Cancers, and their birthdays are coming up July 2nd, and my dear aunt July 7th, and my cousin Carmen just had her birthday the other day, so she's the Cancer decan. So all the Cancers salute. Great energy. My good buddy, he's that Cancer Pisces decan. My buddy Elton, he's at the end. Also, this Aries moon, it is going to, get into that trine to the galactic center. So this is definitely that starseed energy, and you'll be feeling that late, I would say early Sunday morning, actually. Okay, you may feel it like around 2 a.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. Eastern, okay? Could be some powerful dreams where you can initiate tapping in and maybe even try sleeping with crystals under your pillow. But this could be a good energy to tapping in to your starseed lineage, getting into the Akashic records if you have those abilities, or you can get a reading from someone. Hey, you can book it with Priya Sudarsanam. You can book it with Amy Robison. You could book it with Lisa Brady. I've had on some Akashic Records readers. Debbie Solaris teaches. She doesn't do the readings anymore, but so definitely you could reach out to me if you're looking for someone. I know some trusted people who are really talented and amazing, and you can study and take classes with them as well. So yeah, Jupiter is still staying at the 7 degrees. Very spiritual energy, Jupiter Gemini here. So even expanding about the curiosity of seeking higher knowledge and wisdom, that can be an energy going on Saturday as well. But I do think it's going to be extremely interesting with the Saturn retrograde energy coming upon us Saturday evening. And we get ready to leave the Aries moon, get into the Taurus moon. And you see the Juno and Lilith are kind of both in that energy of opposing the Saturn, which is about to go retrograde. The nodes are still 11 degrees. They're moving. Remember, January 11, 2025, that's when we transition and go into the Virgo South Node, Pisces North Node. So take advantage of the Libra South Node, making sure that you are finding spiritual harmony, peace, and balance and fairness in all your partnerships and relationships and marriages. And then Aries North Node, that you are willing to be brave and courageous and independent and be the pioneering maverick of your own life. This is the time to not ask questions, just to go and do. Be active, learn from the Aries energy where it just initiates. I've been initiating a lot of things and it's been extremely beneficial. Hope you're loving my all my podcast guests and just, all the, videos I'm trying to share with you and different experiences. And make sure you go watch me on the Tammy Tuesday podcast. Follow Tammy Tuesday on YouTube. Great woman, great host and podcaster. And she'll be coming on my podcast in July. I've got some people sharing amazing guests about near-death experience. And then, I start July off with a bang on Monday. With Monday is going to be my MC week. I got Jay Clay and Farrah Shea Monday, and then I think Thursday for episode 221 and 222. You know how I do, and I'll probably be back on Friday night for episode 223. Yeah, and we may even get into Cancer Mars and Cancer Jupiter. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what's on the agenda. But enjoy your Saturday, machines, spiritual discipline, and it's June 29th. All right, Cancers, hit me up. BigEAstrology. Pew. All right, BigEAstrology. Sleep on it Sunday, June 30th. It's my anniversary. You guys, my beautiful wife and I got married in Colorado 16 years ago today, June 30th. And it was powerful. It was beautiful. It was just her mother and her husband, who's passed on, Hal, and her older son, my son Elijah, the pastor in the church, and my wife's church in Colorado on the mountainside, and me. And it was very beautiful and very spiritual. And then we had the big wedding August 2nd in my house in New York with my mom and my family and all my friends. And it was beautiful because we had the rain, and it consecrated and spiritually brought that union. The two weddings were it was perfect. And it was deep because I think the first one was needed because it needed to be very private and intimate, really, with just Alana and I, because it felt like when we got married that it was literally forever. I mean, literally. And 16 years in, we're rocking and rolling. And so thank you for the love and well wishes. And thank you for my beautiful wife, who she's ride or die, helped save my life when I was in coma. So God is good. So this came in, we're looking at 2 p.m. Eastern. I want to go a little bit later, 11 a.m. Pacific. So that means 6 hours ago, the moon came in, right? So around 8 a.m. Okay. So that's, about 5 a.m. Pacific, so what you're seeing, the moon's exalted, right? Now, the lunar mansion behind this moon, when it's in the first 9 degrees, is the sun. And then at 10 degrees, which it'll finish up, 10 degrees will be on Monday morning, okay? So this moon at 2 will finish up at about 8 degrees on the East Coast, 9 on the West Coast. So we're going to have the Taurus moon Sunday, Monday, and a little bit of Tuesday, all right? And remember, track the moon tracking birth chart service, $134, 65 minutes live over Zoom, really breaking down the moon through the entire 12 houses and 12 signs. You get live reading, questions, the moon, how it aspects your planets. You're going to get videos of the moon in all 12 signs and all 12 houses. It's really a service that I'm proud of and really just blessed to create. And so this moon, you won't see it until Monday, but the moon will be conjunct Mars. And remember, the Taurus moon, it will get into those trines with Virgo, really obviously Regulus, Isis, which is trans Pluto, but it won't get to, Juno and Lilith, obviously, till, late Monday and Tuesday. Okay. The nodes are still at 11 degrees. And when the moon is in Taurus, it's like its true, authentic home. It's at home in Cancer, but in Taurus, that exaltation, it even does a little bit better because it's more calm and grounded. And the moon is, what helps the plants grow at night. It's exalted in Taurus because it's the closest thing to the earth, the first earth sign. So it'll also be in a trine, the Ceres goddess of harvest. And stay tuned. This weekend, I'll be releasing my Ceres goddess of harvest video in Scorpio. And then I'll get to part of fortune in the second house. That'll probably come out early next week. Okay. So after the J Clay video. So there's a lot coming out. I'm working hard for you guys. And I got to release my Cancer birth chart sale video too, just so you guys can watch that and really understand. So we got the Pluto in Aquarius. You see the retrograde, it's moving. So remember, September 1st. That's when it goes back into Capricorn, the final cleanup of the structures and the systems. We'll see what goes down. It's nothing to fear, though. Understand, we're switching these ages. So all this chaos going on, I'm not saying it's easy or comfortable, but you do have to choose the timeline you want to be on. Do you want to be in the 5D or do you want to stay in the 3D programming matrix? It's a clear choice. You're going to see and feel the difference. Even when you talk to people that are stuck in the matrix, it's like you almost speaking different language. Like they don't even understand your verbiage, your concepts, your thoughts. It's really deep. Even texting back and forth with a friend, it's just like, it's sad, but we're just in different realms and realities. And it's good. There's no judgment. It's just different. Okay. I'm not trying to create any divisions or be spiritually arrogant because that's not my place. Only you and your connection to God know your journey and when you will or will not awaken, or just your purpose here on earth. I'd see your chart, then I could see like, okay, maybe you're just here to experience, different things that are not a part of you awakening in this, earthly experience in this carnation. And that's fine. Okay. Now Jupiter's moved to 8 degrees. All right. So when you're dealing with Jupiter in Gemini 8 degrees, it's going to start to get closer and closer. And you'll see it more early fall as it gets closer to squaring Saturn in Pisces retrograde. Now, remember, Uranus will go retrograde too. I have to get the date of Uranus and Neptune. I keep talking about it, but I'll let you know exactly when it is. But you can look online or Ephemeris or whatever so you can understand these dates and stuff. And I kind of knew them, but I don't remember, keep everything memorized. You'd be surprised all that I've memorized. Some of my clients, I have imprinted your charts and remember them. All my family members remember their charts. So there's a lot in my cabeza. Okay. So, but yeah, so Sunday is definitely, this is a good time, right? For wifey and I to get some food, enjoy the weather. June 30th, Cancer season. Oh man. And it makes sense, right? It's all about family and love. That I got married in Cancer season, and then the second wedding in Leo season. The party, the entertainment, the celebration. The heart chakra, the consecration of the marriage, the second wedding in New York, Colorado, New York, 2 weddings. Oh, gosh, what a great time! So yeah, we'll finish up 8 and 9 degrees. And then you'll be feeling on Monday morning, as I do the Astro-Weather Week, the conjunction to Mars and then, even Uranus. All right. So when the moon is in Taurus, you may want to do, this is Hug a Tree Day. June 30th is Hug a Tree Day. I'm about to go outside and hug a tree now after the Astro-Weather. But I got to work on charts and just do more videos for you. So, but Taurus moon, also listen to some music. Sunday can be a very nostalgic day with music and food and the sense of touch, sensory day. That's how you can tap into your sixth sense, grounding and earthing in nature. Get in the grass, get in the soil, get to the beach, get to the lake, make no mistakes. Kendrick Body Drake. showed that his writing and his bars are fake. Essay. So, all right, that's it. Yeah. Oh, and the moon this morning, and it's still in the energy on Sunday. Okay. Moon square Pluto, right? Aquarius and Taurus. So let me explain that. So when the moon is square, just watch the news on Sunday. I mean, don't really, but just keep your eye out on things. This is where we can maybe get pulled apart from a deal with Israel and Palestine and Hamas and all that stuff. And, it is what it is. Just pray for love, okay? But moon, there's going to be some things about AI and technology, science and financial stuff that could be reported on Sunday morning in the news. So just be mindful of that, okay? And, even things around the teeth and the truth, right? This is where we can be like, yeah, we need, healthy tooth powder, like from Sabale Pure, okay? So, yeah, the Pluto is the power and the transformation, and the moon is the people. The people want freedom and liberation, and they want equality even on the internet. There's a lot of bias in the programming, the technology, right? Who's programming it? Is it a diverse people? Are we having not just Europeans? Are we having people of African, Asian, Indian descent, Latino descent, part of the programming of the AI technology so that everyone is well represented, even the natives, First Nation people? Okay, so just think about that, because we already know that our history books are filled and coated with nothing but lies. So we don't want to be programming the future with the same stereotypical lies. But there are no accidents, so it is what it is. So that's the Astro-Weather Weekend, June 28th, 29th, and 30th. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Happy birthday, Cancers, and happy anniversary to my beautiful wife, Alana Taylor. I love you, baby. Astro-Weather Weekend. Peace. Alright, Astro-Weather Weekend report, June 28th, 29th, and 30th. Yeah, definitely. Get with your crystals Saturday night, even Sunday. You should get with them all the time, but definitely remember, it's not just for the computers and technology and smart TVs. This is from God. This is for you and me, right? Activate the third eye, be in spiritual peace, and understand that they have energy, okay? Just like when you ground in earth at the beach and the sand, the water, the trees, the grass, the Schumann resonance, it really aligns your chakras, and your physical body can take away body aches and pains. That's what I do when I get out of the chair. I ground in earth in the Schumann resonance, okay? So my Lazul Lappies or whatever, had to just put the Merkaba down for a minute and rock with this, and then maybe I'll bring back both of them together, So enjoy the Astro-Weather Weekend. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hit me up, BigEAstrology@gmail.com. Check out my community page and watch the Knowledge is Loves, okay? 221 is coming out Monday. Jay Clay, spiritual MC and just a wonderful gentleman who spits heavy bars and very inspiring, okay? Because he sought out change in his own life, and through his energy. And we talk about his chart, and it's powerful. So I'm going to be on his podcast soon too. So, thank you, universe. Thank you, God. And thank you to my ancestors. I just thank you, Mom and Dad. And thank you to my wife. And we're editing the book now. It takes time. And then getting into publishers. But I can't give you a date, but I can tell you that it's going to be straight. I won't hesitate. Spiritually, I love to elevate and levitate. You know how I do. All right. I love you guys. Astro-Weather Weekend, June 28th, 29th, and 30th. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. And go catch up this weekend on the podcast and watch my Cancer Sun sign video and Cancer Sun sign secrets. I got 2 videos, right, for the Cancer Sun. All right, Eric Taylor, Big E Astrology. Happy birthday, Cancer the Crab, and have a good weekend. Aries moon, Taurus moon. I was born in September, but I was ready in June. Peace.